Hey, okay, so we are back for more Nikki, and today we are actually going to work on. Well, we have to do the final, I think, minute or two of this. I assume it's about to end because I think we're just going to go to the little play area and then it's going to end. But we'll be, I think, either doing this or this today, whatever is like the natural progression, and also probably making the event outfit once we get settled into the area where we're going to raise our little behemoth. Now, I assume this is going to start as soon as I teleport, so that's why I'm standing in a weird spot right now. So when we get here, I assume the quest is just going to auto-trigger. I was scared to come over here when I was collecting fruit yesterday, because I didn't want to accidentally get it. Up here? So I initially said this looked like a little developed area, but maybe it is entirely built for the behemoth? Well, it hasn't been built yet. We're about to build it, because there's nothing here even though it's on the map. I see that Whimstar. That's going to be flying around bugging me the whole time, so we'll probably go get it once we start this quest. Because it's going to be there forever.
How about we build our warm-for home right here?
Great idea! I've looked around a bit. It feels perfect!
We can set up a warm little nest for the young behemoth with a soft mat and put its favorite food here.
What do young behemoths eat?
This open
Is it just the
space
fruit?
is perfect for it to play in.
I still think they are herbivores. I swear I heard that. What? Melotti, are you doing weird things again?
Nikki, you're awake? Did building warm for home wear you out?
Or is your poetic inspiration just taking its time?
We have the book, too.
If Nikki's poem isn't finished yet, will the warm for home opening ceremony still go ahead tonight?
Interesting.
Absolutely. I already have an idea. The poem will be finished soon.
I still don't think you're real, Melody.
There is a story here just begun.
Big mushroom?
Where we can find hope growing.
Oh, the hat! Are we gonna transform into the 4-star here?
Sweet dreams flowing, just like a melody.
Play the tambourine for him? Oh, we are breaking it down. A little close to the fire. Okay, they are here. I was wondering if... Oh, close to the fire again. Your tail, your tail! The little magic things. Oh, I forgot to read these after last episode. So now I have 2 episodes worth to read. Although it makes sense because this is all considered the same thing. Like, it's the just end of the quest. I will remember this time. Before next episode, I will read these. I'll make a note to myself. We were only 1 minute away. I figured we were, but I thought it would start this right away. That's why I didn't do it at the end of last episode, because I didn't want to get the tutorials for this stuff. Approach the behemoth fawnling and press F to open the warm fur profile. You can give it a unique name which cannot be changed once confirmed. After naming it, press F again to open the growth screen and begin accompanying it as it grows. A behemoth fawnling has 4 attributes: strength, intelligence, emotion, and curiosity. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. It will gradually grow over the next 16 months, developing its own unique personality and abilities. I assume 1 turn is like a week or something? You can arrange growth events and companion events in the daily schedule. Different experiences will improve the corresponding attributes. I play Umamusume. I know what I'm doing. Use the construction board to build various living facilities and play facilities. Playing in these facilities will not only restore energy and mood, but will also increase its attributes. When the behemoth fawnling reaches 16 months of age, this growth cycle will end. Its final attributes will determine the outcome. Outcome is an interesting way to talk about it. There was a thing... Wrong button. In here, I saw that these unlocked. And there was one... I was trying not to read them. Different growth endings. I clicked through this super quick to see if it would be something I could do today to use this for my ability outfit. Not ability, event outfit. And I saw that this said different endings. So I assume it's infinitely replayable. Again, like Umamusume. Let's, before I click start, let's do what you shouldn't do and ignore the tutorial by trying to find out all the information before you continue. A sapling glowing with different motes of light. It seems strangely familiar. Maybe you can ask Melotti where it came from. I also want to mention here, I'm still on the Melotti isn't real arc of my life, which probably isn't true, but the only time we've seen her interact with other people was after opening the book and being teleported ahead in the forest to when she was in the group of people. And this potentially, like, out-of-book experience that might still be in the book when we woke up and did the fire party. I don't think we've ever seen her kind of naturally outside of book teleport weirdness. So I still think she's not real. The book is written by her too, and she controls the saplings as far as I believe. Interact with the memory sprout to open the growth milestones and view your progress in the compendium. Growth marks earned in the growth milestones can be exchanged for rewards for the behemoth fondling in the memory shop. Hello, Mr. Tree. I'm here to talk to you. Growth milestones. You just get growth marks as those go up. Understandable. Exit. What were your other options? Memory shop. I have 1,000 currency already. Color patchwork ball. Increase affinity by 60 and mood by 1. 120 and 2. 203. 305. Interesting. So this one is super inefficient. But the rest... I guess this is the most efficient then? So should you only buy drums forever? Or is there a reason could you only use like one a day? It unlocks the growth event. But yeah, I think the drum is more efficient than the box game in terms of stats for money. But if they each take a turn, then obviously you want to just do box game every turn. Increases the mood cap by 7. I still don't know if our behemoth is boy or girl. Increase affinity gaining efficiency. Well, I can't buy any of these, but it's fine. Okay, and what else do you tell us about, Mr. Tree? The growth compendium. Reach one ending to unlock. I assume there's at least 3 endings based on what that thing said before. So these are scenes, probably. So, like, playing with a different ball gets you, like, one of these scenes or something. This is probably endings, because it's at the bottom. Are there 8 endings? I don't know. Over to our next thing. This is a play area, I think? Oh, construction board, so you can make it something. Interact with the construction board in the warm fur home to build living facilities and play facilities. Living facilities help the behemoth fondling restore energy and mood, while play facilities improve its 4 attributes. After a facility is built, press X to blow the recorder and summon the behemoth fondling to you. When it comes near a facility, press F to interact, to invite it to play and use the facility. Does it just show me a full list of ones? Yeah. After building for a while. Oh, you're here already. Hello, friend. Can I pet you? Did you give me a material for petting? Or is it just like an affinity thing for the event? I know I've pet you before. I don't remember if I got a material for it. Will you give me like the Sprout Behemoth general material? It's, yes, Sproutborn Fluff. Okay, I'll take it. I don't want to invite you. I want to figure out what this plant is. Okay, wobbly pot. On first play, energy minus 50%, mood plus 1. Gain freshness from playing with these conditions met. Current points not 0, intelligence hasn't reached S. There's my energy, there's my mood. And I get a lot of intelligence from wobbly pot. And my mood goes up, but I lose energy. What if I hit raise on you? Bonded Behemoth Hesper. Isn't Hesper your father's name? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know what I was going to name you. I did think about this, that potentially there would be a naming section. I'm not sure. That's rough. I assume they don't tell you if the fallenling is male or female, specifically so that any name you want for the pet works. So if I do choose a name and then later someone uses a gendered pronoun on it, I'll just assume that the name still is okay, because we can't change names. So what is your name going to be? White, fluffy fur, 2 legs, cabbage for the head. There's not enough of your head that's cabbage for me to call you cabbage. Your name is Ralph. Fallenling's name will be Ralph. Spelled R-A-L-P-H specifically. Yeah. That is you, Ralph. And we have... Okay, now we got a bunch of menus here. Affinity level 1. Whatever this is. Oh, this is just shortcuts to the shop. Probably compendium. Mount a behemoth after reunion. One time. Name one behemoth fallenling that were called forth. Does this count because I was riding a behemoth yesterday? Even though it wasn't part of the event, I was just riding one around. This is just get a bunch of growth stuff. Oh! It's different behemoths we're raising. Is that what it is? 35 growth endings for behemoth fallenlings. So we're raising a fallenling and then we're releasing it into the wild. And then maybe we could run into them? That's weird. And this is just buy everything from the shop. Total stats. Our cap is 3,999. Maybe one of them goes to 999, the rest go to 1,000. F rank for everything. Spending time. Affinity 8, maybe the max. 10 play facilities. Okay. What else do we need to look for here? Get from the behemoth falling at the end. Claim at the end. So it's just the 35, maybe? Yeah, just we have to do 31 of these. We just get some points. Oh, 10 affinities at the end. Okay. We don't have any of these. Oh my goodness. Are they actually everywhere? Probably not. They're probably all, like, right here. I just haven't built them. Yeah, okay. Let's just walk around to find our facilities here.
Good morning, Nikki. Your look today is on point, as always.
Low climbing fence? Is that what that said? Low climbing frame. Interesting. So should I buy new things before I build? They probably let you demolish and rebuild. Let's buy this. It's consumable, so it only works once. Never mind. It's consumable, but it unlocks the growth event. Oh, I didn't go down here to see flavor essence. Oh, you just add stats. That's when you've got, like, infinite money because you're on run 30. Fullness? So that's just feeding them. And this is when you're done the rest of the event and you have leftover tokens, you spend them on that. Okay, you can play over there for a second. I need to keep building things. This is the hold stump for curiosity. I didn't read what the last one gave. Oh, it's like a little reaction time game, maybe? We have one over here. And one in the house. Bathe and relax, the hot tub. Which is much too big for you as your current stage of life. And what is in here? Bedding? Yeah, bed resting. Oh my goodness, that's a fancy bed. Remaining monthly time you can sleep. You gain energy in this. Tidy the bed. Doesn't need to happen right now because it's neat. I think there's one more construction thing, right? I thought there was 5. Maybe there was, I guess what I mean to say is I thought there was 6. Because I thought there was 5 more for me to do. Oh, that's weird. You can't walk down there. That's a ledge. It's here. Where are you? You're off on the other edge. Back behind this? There you are. Build you. Swaying ball. Oh, that's a fun one. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got now. Everything is built. And this is like a fast travel between them, so let's read them all quick. Interesting. So this only gets your mood up and gives you a little... No, it just only gets your mood up. This gives you some energy and affection. This gives curiosity. I don't remember what this was called. Emotion. And it's all 7 to 13. Plus 1 of the happy, minus some energy. I'm going to start with a rest. Okay, it does just tell me to run there. I was wondering if it would or not. Oh, let me do this. That way I don't do it 3 hours from now and can't do it when I get home from work tomorrow. Okay.
It's much easier to see details during the day. It's the perfect time to admire the fit and cut of clothes.
I thought that was how I summoned you. It's the bell. Or flute? That's crazy. I don't even have a flute in normal Nikki land. Hello, Ralph. Hello. Okay. Take a nap. That's your little step to get up. So is this going to be a 1 week nap? Is it going to be a 1 month nap? It says once a month, so it probably won't take a month for you to do this. Yeah. Oh, I am so sorry, Ralph. That might have been you. Maybe this is the tidiness of the bed. So 1 fell, 2 fell, 3 fell, he can't sleep anymore. And then you have to tidy. Okay. Perfect, perfect. And let's see what our time is here. It is still month 1. So I wonder where the indication for that is. For each month, you can feed main dish only once. Natural food can be fed only when the fullness reaches the required amount. If the selected natural food meets the fullness requirement and the behemoth's fawnling's fullness does not exceed the limit, you can feed it to increase energy and affinity. Feeding flavor essence together with the natural food provides additional attribute bonuses, but flavor essence cannot be used on its own. Okay, okay. Unlike main dish, snacks have no feeding requirement. As long as fullness does not exceed the limit, you can feed snacks to increase mood and affinity. Main dish. What do you want to eat the most? What's the thing that grows next to the behemoths? It's thorn fruit. I don't know if you guys like eating thorn fruit, or if it just grows near your houses. So that gives 8 energy, 12 hearts. So I don't want to do that right now. Oh, that gives you do like that better. Let me just check. It's because they're rare ingredients, I assume, is why they give more. So you probably give less. Yeah. Okay, so we're definitely going to be using rare ingredients whenever we feed you. But I want to make sure it doesn't feed more than 8. stamina, and it's just because you only have 8 stamina that it's doing that. Ooh, that's big affection. But it takes up all the fullness that I want to use the real meal for. So, bonding time. How would you like to spend time with your behemoth fondling today? Pats or hugs? Well, I'm giving you pats. Perfect. So, obviously, the first one we raise, we're not going to have very high stats. We'll need to probably upgrade facilities or something to make it easier. Maybe there's also a hard cap here that we're going to have a hard time breaking through. Because this is $4.99, and we know eventually those get to 1,000. We will deal with all of this later, because this is... timed wishes. Have a peaceful sleep. Oh, okay. Never mind, we do need to read this now. So, we have to let him use the bath in the next 10 months, and do a challenge event one time in the next 5 months. And for this, a specialty label, 2 growth events, and stats of 200. Okay. Daily schedule. Schedule the appropriate growth events and companion events to improve specific attributes of the behemoth fondling. More events will gradually unlock. Each month has 4... Okay, so it is weekly. 4 scheduled slots available. You can freely mix and match growth events and companion events you wish to progress. By confirming the schedule will advance in order. When the schedule is progressing, event choices may sometimes appear. Some events will only continue after a choice is made. Once all events for the current month are completed, the behemoth fondling's age will increase. Please note that if the behemoth fondling's mood is too low, the attribute gains from the growth event will be significantly reduced. Oh, I see. Okay. So the action of sleeping did not count as an actual thing I did. Growth 1 of 3. Regular events. Oh, there's my box game. Interesting. Okay. So, laying in the bed and petting did not take points from me. Which means, I think, being in the bath also won't take points. So I want to do that first, and then I'll be at the best possible thing to do my first month of stuff. You're going to be 29 mood when you begin your first time doing things. Can I hop in too? I can. I can't sit down with you without getting my camera out, though. And you're probably gonna... Yeah, you're gonna get up beforehand. I have an idea, though. Where is my sitting down? It's in here somewhere. Unless it's just that I can't do it because I'm in water. Where are you? There it is. Okay. And like this. And... I do want a little bit of light. It's gonna be probably this. Down a bit. Something that makes the water bluer, which is probably gonna be Tranquil Coastline. No. It's pretty dark water is the problem. So it's hard to make the water not look this dark. Subtle Mist is probably my best bet. And my skirt's freaking out right now. Because it does not like the water. Save settings, by the way, is the thing I'm doing here. I have to get in. I have to get Grace. Midway down. And then take the picture as fast as I can. And I gotta throw on my filter, too. It's gonna be rough. Make it pretty bright. High contrast. Low shadows like that. Actually... I probably do want the lighting So I have to remember to put on that. Put on Subtle Mist. Aperture's fine. Yeah, we'll put that. Collectibles off. Okay, I think this is the idea for the shot. Recreating this in half a second when our buddy's in here is going to be almost impossible. But I'm going to try it the next time we do this. Okay. Let's try our first month of training. And then we'll probably make my outfit after the first month, because we'll have an idea of how it goes. So, I don't need the mood yet. I think I'm going to throw mood in slot 3 here. So, these all should be the same thing. So I think I'm just going to go down the line. And then mood. And then again here. And that should take energy as well, right? So that should use 12 energy. It doesn't say it here, though. Let's see how it goes. Rolling into a ball on the ground, gleeful tumbling around. Observing the graffiti and touch it with its claw. Join Nikki in the box game Grass Blaster. Oh, a choice. Crying Shawl Deer. The behemoth fawnling encountered a crying, injured shawl deer in the forest. The large footprints of the mother deer, it can't tell because it's not smart enough. Comforting it, I don't have enough emotion for. Carried the doll and brought it home, I'm strong enough. And treating it with its wounds. Crying for help. I assume you don't want to do this. And it's just, if you don't reach the other stats, you're forced to. So I'm going to do this one because it's what it's learned to do already when its father was lost. So it gained a lot of intelligence from that. Behemoth falling lay on the ground, inviting Nikki to stroke its belly. Sleeping together, awakening from a nightmare, the behemoth falling cuddled with Nikki for the first time. Nikki let the behemoth falling be alone in the second half of the night. Craziness. It's gonna be more, like, inquisitive, but not like us as much. Or it's gonna be with us all night, which is what's gonna happen. More affinity, more emotion. And then plop to bed. A month has passed, the behemoth falling has grown up a bit. Good little buddy. So we are at level 3 affinity. What was it? 10, I think? Heartfelt notes. It's hiding a little secret. It remembers how its mother didn't love it, how she groomed its brothers and sisters while ignoring it completely on the day it was abandoned. So the mother didn't die, it just left it. Because of that, it doesn't like its own fur. Because it was white, and the white ones are considered weak, and they normally don't live long. That's what the one person was saying. Whenever Nikki brushes its fur, it'll tense up and sneakily observe if there's a lot of loose fur, seemingly believing that less fur it sheds, the more love it receives. So, the white ones shed a bunch of fur? Claim at the end, you won't let me have the soft sprout thing? Sketch of a little round head that has been erased over and over, the roundest line highlighted. That's adorable. We got some shoes. We have puff tail pants. A little sweater. It's rough that I get these at the end. I really want them now. It hurts not having the shoes or the hat, because I'd like to use them in an outfit. Interesting, it only took 4 energy to do that as well. And we had a couple mood ups during it. So I have to be careful not to overcap the mood. But I gain mood by doing my monthly sleep and stuff as well. Actually, I don't gain mood from that, it's just this. So what does Tidy the Bed do? Okay, it's just me pressing it. So I don't have to worry. Yes. Total stats 81, by the way. We can also get a picture laying in the bed. It's just I don't have easy to use lay down emotes. Oh, there's people here. We'll go talk to them in a second. Actually, while you're sleeping, Ralph, I'll go talk to them. Hello, everyone. What in the world is this? A sign for his house? Message board. Based on some very secret observations made lately, I've discovered that the fluffy little Rargadon seems to really love Her Excellency's flute music. Got the stats. Every time Her Excellency plays the flute, the little Rargadon waddles right over, looking utterly amazed. Say this is amazing. Making friends with little Rargadon is nothing but beautiful sounds. I did forget that this was what behemoths were called. No matter how much I think, even to the point of hurting my shroom cap, I just can't figure it out. Loyal shroomling follower of the Sanctus. I want my shroom cap to be petted too. I can do that. Could that young behemoth's fur really be softer than my shroom cap? Yes. I carefully tend to it every single day. No way, no chance. Looks like I'd better stock up on a few bottles of my treasured moisturizing oil and nurture my shroom cap until it's soft and fluffy. When that day comes, the Sanctus will surely look at me more and pet me more too. Shroomling who diligently conditions its shroom cap. I have a quest we saw the other day that I have to bounce on a shroomling's head again, which I don't want to do, but I will if I have to. Hello, you two. I never expected to find warm fur home in such a remote place. It's wonderful. The young sprout-born behemoth looks so relaxed and at ease. This place is practically a resort. Wish we could camp here too. Imagine waking up every day and seeing that little one. Speaking of which... he is done his nap. Come over here, buddy. I have to go check and see if this is a thing to do over here. Hello, everyone. That day was terrifying. The behemoth stood right in front of me and roared. What happened next? It collapsed right there, closed my eyes, and after staring at me for a long time, the behemoth simply turned and walked off. You do know behemoths aren't interesting in shroomlings, right? It wasn't paying any attention to you. I asked this before when we first learned this. If shroomlings are herbivores, I guess shroomlings must have organs. So they must only have an outer shell of mushroom, and the inside must be, like, blood and organs, I guess? So they wouldn't want to eat it? Impossible. Must have been scared off by my acting. And this is like our food stockpile, I suppose? Taking pictures of the little play area. Oh my gosh, it's a sprout-born behemoth. I have to capture the moment it turns around. Oh, you're just following me when I play the flute. Okay, sorry. Wherever you get is fine. Even blurry shots can be art. True. You don't understand. If I miss that moment, I won't sleep tonight. Observing behemoths is all about the spirit of, I was here, you saw me. You're selling things to me, possibly. We have a book. An attempt at behemoth poetics. Warar. Raru. Waruya. Walalaya. Rarar yaya. Translated version. Smells good. So good. Good fish. Good fruit. One big gulp. So sweet and so delicious. So you do eat fish. No, what on earth is this? I went to great lengths to secure funding and bring you here for field research, and this is what you can give me? Reply, please hear me out, just listen. Aren't behemoth's calls fascinating? As for meaning and aesthetic value, well, those are surely secondary. No need to fuss. Oh, that's... no need at all. Ridiculous. No books around here. Hello, everyone. We've only got 30,000 days in life, so I've got to exercise every single day. Stop dawdling. We need to find a spot to camp before dark. Hold on, don't rush off. Since you're here, I suddenly feel I should get some exercise, too. And our little shop thing. What is this purple glowy boy? Just a super mushroom. I'm sorry, Ralph. I'm leading you everywhere. I was just going to take you over to take a bath, but now you're just walking with me. Oh, you're cleaning for me? Thank you. Are you going to walk down here to get to, like, a farm? Grow some knotted ferns? Okay. Ralph, I'll finally take you over here to your bath. Come on, buddy. I think he was waiting for me. We actually don't have to worry about that thing in the tree over there because I can't see it with all the new stuff built. Okay, Ralph, I'm sorry about that. Now, can I invite you while I'm inside the tub? I can? What's the farthest away I can get? Like here. Gonna try it. Yes. Step here. Do this. Turn. It was in grace, wasn't it? It doesn't load fast enough, I think, is the problem. Yeah, it's not going to be possible. Maybe when he gets bigger, he'll bathe longer, but as is, I think it's just not possible to get a picture with him in there. It's too hard. In multiplayer, I think I could. But, before we continue, I want to try... We'll get in the shade here for you, Ralph. To make an outfit for this. I think that was stop following. Yes. So you can tell they're on follow mode because down here it's lit up. So. Oh, Z. What does Z do? Healing Expert is the specialty he got because he did the helpful thing earlier. And this is just, I guess, all of the behemoths out of 50. Play facility bonus left 1. I don't know what that means. We're going to find out, though. So, let's make an outfit. Let's take a sip of my drink here. So I'm going to be replacing the Wishing Woods outfit to make this a new event outfit. Because we don't go to the Wishing Woods anymore. It is sad to see this outfit go. I think it was really good. I think my Feywish outfit was inspired, and I did a good job of conveying the ideas. But now it's going to be a behemoth outfit. So, not having the new items from raising behemoth for the first time, our hat and shoes, not having the sweater from the current event missions, is gonna hurt. But we'll have to make do without it. What is this? Oh, the beach one. Probably not gonna work here. My idea probably is just the fluffiest possible. I don't know how the moth outfit would work here. I don't think leaves are really gonna be it for our scarecrow outfit. But starting the outfit's gonna take a while, because I have to go through a lot of different stuff first. Just to see how I feel about it, and then we'll have to start... Well, to pick something and start how we're doing. For now, we just gotta look at a bunch of different things, try to get some inspiration. We gotta go through all our pants and shirts, too. Maybe? That's probably it for our fuzziness. We need this. We did get this recently. I'm sorry. I would if I wasn't recording right now. Anything else? I do have big fluffy things like this, but I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for. I probably am just gonna go with like a sweater. Because the puffy clothes are nice, but I feel like they would kind of feel weird for actually interacting with Ralph. Like, this is a fun idea, but I think having the big hands, especially them having 3 fingers, so it just affects my coordination a lot. This would also be really, really nice. I did just use this. It's my current battle outfit. It's not my combat outfit. It's my battle companion outfit. It's pretty good, too. Not bad. Also not bad. It's just not themed exactly how I'd want it. Let's put this on temporarily and take a look at pants. Because this is another weird one. Having open belly is cute, but I need something that kind of makes sense. So an idea when I made my animal grooming outfit is I wanted pants that if the animal would kind of lay on my lap or lean against me when I was petting it, there wouldn't be things that would hurt it. There wouldn't be hard pieces and things poking out, or things they could like grab with a claw or its teeth to pull on. That's not as big a problem with Ralph and potential future behemoths that we raise. They're big enough that they can handle things like this without too many issues. They might try to bite at this. Like, Ralph might swat at the strings like a cat would or something, but it's not as big a problem as when I'm petting little floofs and brushes and brushies is our fish. I'm not petting the fish, but you kind of get what I mean, just all the little things. So I can be a little bit more generous with my pants than I could before, but I'm still kind of trying to keep that as a general feel. This has some fluffiness, obviously, because this is designed to look like a behemoth, but it's not exactly what I want. I want, like, this type of fluffy, which is going to be hard for pants. I don't know if I have any. It's something. It's not exactly what I'm looking for here. Honestly, it's not terrible. I have to keep in mind that this is an option. It doesn't have to be fluffy. That's just kind of the idea I would like to make work if I can. None of this. A lot of these old outfits are going to be very similar here for pants. So I'm probably not going to find anything super special around here, because the early game pants were really simple. Let's go look at our overalls here again. And let's go back to shirts and see how I feel about different shirts with this. Is this dyeable? It's not, so we have to go with green and the mushrooms, but that's not bad. I can kind of pivot to a green carekeeper outfit, which is what I would consider this. Interesting. I can turn it into like a normal skirt by having outerwear here. And that's not even actual outerwear, so I can put outerwear on top of my outerwear. Interesting. Hang on. I'm kind of liking this. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is dyeable. This is not. I think that's okay. Before I commit to this, let me look through the rest of the shirts, because I think I might have accidentally stumbled into exactly what I want this outfit to look like. Just completely accidentally. I'm liking that, actually. It's off of what my initial design concept was, but I think that's fine. That also kind of does the same thing. It's just, I think, not as interesting. I have to keep in mind that a lot of shirts go over overalls. That's something I need to keep in mind for future outfits, because that can do some interesting things. That cape is so long. That's crazy. It has really crazy physics, too. It's clipping into this dress more than a normal cape would, I think. That's cute. What else is there, though? A lot of this stuff, I think, is, like, okay. It's just not as good for what we're currently doing as the thing I accidentally discovered up at the top. That's how I normally do it with this type of bottoms, is I put really tiny shirts like this underneath. That's why I've used this yellow shirt with with black stars on it like crazy. This 2-star is one of the best items in the game for my outfits. I've used it like 10 times, which is crazy. It's just so versatile to just throw something under and then have a outerwear be the focal point. It's not bad. I think it's meant to be, though. I think I really like this. Even though I love this, and I think it works amazing, let's take a look at other things and see if something else jumps out at me. Because obviously I could do something like this, and it gets closer to the behemoth feel, but now that the outfit down here has kind of started to come together, I think I go away from the behemoth theming, and I do the caretaker theming. So I stay human, so I'm not going to have animal characteristics. Wow, that is insane. What outfit is this? Born Flawless. Oh my goodness, it's so extra. Another cape. That's pretty good. I didn't realize the Sound of Leaves had a cape in it. Because I guess the whole outfit looks like leaves, so you don't see it normally. That's nice, too. Again, probably not go with animal theming for this. I haven't used this yet. This is the one I was initially most excited for. I do want to make an outfit with this. I thought we would be in the desert in Isaland. So I was like, this is going to be my desert outfit, and we weren't in the desert. So I never made an outfit using this. But I remember it, and I'm keeping it in mind. Definitely don't want the big flowing things. This is very similar to the one at the top. I just think for this outfit, it doesn't work as well. Same with this. The size is just slightly off. I was talking about this at the boutique the other day, that with outerwear, it's so important to have a lot of them. More so than most other pieces in the game. Because outerwear is so restrictive for everything. Like, their sizes and shapes make or break the entire outfit. And I do have all colors for this, because there's no upgrades. So what do I want to do here? I kind of like the idea of separate colors not matching either one. But do I want dark, light, dark, dark, light, lighter? That I don't know. I know my sleeves here get pretty dark at the end. And that's something to keep in mind. Because maybe that's going to be kind of an idea for how I want the colors to flow. None of these are jumping out at me. We're probably going to be just Bibgoon colors here. It's a little pinker than I would want. That's the idea for having it be even lighter, probably. It looks like it might be slightly darker. That's too pink. The Bibgoon stuff is a little problematic color-wise. That's kind of green-ish. I think that's the best I'm seeing right now. Even if I come down here, this stuff's just way too dark, or it's just yellow or orange. So I'm thinking this color here, which maybe is like a pale pink. And is it okay to keep this color how it is? There's no greens. It's just yellow, orange, and then these. They really did not give much color variety for this. It might be slightly too bright of a green, but I'm not going to be able to really make it the shade it should be. So I think I keep it as is. And for the accent colors here, I think the dark is fine. Oh, the flower. What color are you normally? White? I think that's fine, actually. I'm looking for, yeah, this red stuff and this. What can I make that? I think I like that more. The dark stuff is actually fine, I think. I just want those to be a different color. Maybe there. Isn't the dark... that black might be a little too much. Try to get it closer to like this with the brown. I think I do like that a little better. Let's try that. Then we can exit out of this menu. Let's do the top here first. What do I want for this? I do not know. Not bad. I do like this hair a lot. Let me look at Ralph. Hello again, Ralph. Because I think this hair might be pretty similar to your kind of fluffy fur style. So that might end up working okay. If I do this, because... honestly, the back is not bad. With this. And it's a hood, so having the shorter hair makes more sense. I probably want a choker. Because I don't really want anything too close to the outfit here that hangs down like a necklace. What is this? Super fluffy one? We're kind of going away from the fluffy. So I want something really human and simplistic is kind of the idea here. I don't know if I have one I would really want. Something like that's like not bad. It just doesn't feel... It doesn't have the vibe I want for it. Same with that. I don't think this stuff's gonna exactly be it either. I think I'll change the color for the hair a little, maybe. The accent, possibly. Actually, it kind of fits the dress color. Hair I might keep as is, and then we'll see how makeup makes it feel. We will probably have to check necklaces here, because I'm not seeing things that jump out at me that I'm really liking here. This is dyeable. It's not terrible. Way too much. Do I want to try to dye this? Or do I want to try to have one of the ones that are like the light flowers here? I don't think that cuts it up enough. Without it being dyeable, I want it a little darker. Let's see about dyeing this and see how the dyes feel. So the flower itself can stay the color it is. This I'd want kind of dark. Evolution stage 1. I don't know what this outfit is. Hang on. What are you? Far and away. Hang on, let me out of here. What are you? Oh, sorry. Now what are you? Oh! Interesting. Well, you're easy to upgrade if I need to. Because I'll just do that one piece. Let's see what colors you get when you upgrade. Reds, blues, grays, I probably don't need, so I should be fine without it. But yeah, let's check this. This might be the only piece that needs dyed. I kind of want it to be like this, right here. And then swap the colors, so the light colors here are the dark ones here. That's kind of where I'm thinking. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. That's what I dyed the original one. Maybe it's close enough. Kind of maybe like... no, I don't like that better. Let's see how it feels to get the stuff on the inside changed. These lines. To be like a brown. Don't think that's terrible. The little gems on the inside. Maybe also brown. Just extra brown? How about that type of brown? I can't even tell the difference. So, Mr. Flower, you're probably fine as you are. You're a little too yellow, but I don't really want to mess with you, I think. I think that's okay. I think it's good enough is what we'll go with here. Do I want to change the hair color? Probably not. I guess to be safe, we'll just look at it. It is only one. Okay, interesting. So the highlight isn't separated. Definitely want it dark. The question would just be if I want it like a different shade. Too dark, because now the highlight's pretty much gone. Yeah, this is all killing the highlight. That changes nothing. I guess this is what the color is. Like, it's just literally that color. Honestly, I think it's fine. So let's go to makeup. I probably want... I don't know. What do I want for makeup for this? Probably pretty light? Oh, wrong. I was trying to exit and go back into makeup to make it zoom back in. I was thinking about using like a yellow or something. I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe just a blush is enough. I don't want more flowers. It's too much flowers. Same when I go to accessorize. I think I'm not gonna add flowers. Because I have to be careful. I already have a lot of them. Oh, I zoomed out again. I am silly. I wish you could zoom back in. I feel like you can't. Not super... That's probably a good one here. So it's between this and this, I think. I think I want this one because it's a little more comforting. How do I want my eyebrows here? I always talk about it. I prefer darker eyebrows and thicker eyebrows. So maybe, like, it's a little on the light side. And these are way too thin and sharp. I don't like sharp eyebrows. I like more natural looking. It's just too light. These are cute. They're blocked really bad by my hair. I think maybe I'll go with this. Eyelashes. I don't have strong desires going into this for them. Too many flowers. Probably longer rather than shorter. Very, very heavily focused down. Probably not. I don't have much eyeliner on. And I think this type of eyelash works better if you have really poppy eyeliner. No. Oh, these are the ones that are impossible to tell what they are. It makes your eyelashes thinner, I think, is what it does. Not really. I zoomed out again. Bottom, I don't think I need it. It's a little too harsh on the outside. I think we go default eyelashes, honestly. I'm not liking any of them I'm seeing here. And zoom back in for our eyes. What do I want for eyes? I'm liking dark, but let's run through the list. Still liking the... That's not bad. I wish I could. It's like... It's close, I think. Ralph, what color are your eyes? Oh, I'm sorry, Ralph. My aperture's down. I can turn off save settings because I couldn't get my other thing to work. Ralph, your eyes are like a purple, maybe? Same with your mouth, honestly. Maybe. Can't do those. I don't know where these are from. It never tells you where makeup is from. Maybe. I might have to change my eyeliner if I'm going with really light blue like this. Actually, I could probably just throw an accessory in the hair that's blue, and it will help balance a little. I don't think I want purple lipstick, though. Or blue lipstick. Maybe I could get away with it. Maybe I can. Let's try to make it work. Let's go back in, put a hair accessory on. I was initially thinking about using these, because these are basically what the behemoths have. But because I have gone for the human look, I think I'm not going to do it, and I'll save these for a future animal outfit. I don't like these, which is bad, because we get like 1,000,000 of them in Land. I'm looking for... I am in the dye menu, aren't I? No, I'm not. Okay. Let me get back in there. What do we have? We also have to do look at hats instead of just hair accessories. I kind of do want something that covers a lot of my head. I just don't want the really hard bands. Hat might be more of what we're looking for. None of this. No flowers. I'd want to avoid flowers too, I was saying that. Which is hard because a lot of my accessories are flowers. Let's look at hats. That's not hats. Hats. No flowers, please. This is going to be very fun when I do use it. I need puffier hair because it doesn't work well with this type of hair. It sticks up a lot. I guess it's possible I could have a hat on. I don't know, though. Wow, that is very shiny. That's silly. Not exactly what I'm looking for, though. This is a little rough here. Not bad, it just doesn't fit my head well in this outfit, which is the problem. I think that does a good job. It's just slightly off. This hair doesn't work well with it. It's got a lot of open space. We can be a pumpkin. Not dyeable's a big problem for that one. Maybe I could do something with it if it was dyeable. Same with that. If it was dyeable, maybe something could work. I feel like it covers a little too much of my forehead, though. No, it's not quite there. Not quite. It is close. So I have to keep it in mind. Probably not. Ralph is not a bee, so we don't need a beekeeper's hat. I'd prefer the one that's slightly off-center to this one, I think? I don't know. The color's not terrible, even though it's not dyeable. It doesn't help with my face, though. I wanted a little more help balancing my face and my hair, and this doesn't do that. Which is why I kind of need it dyeable so I can make the colors on it work a bit better. Too much. It is dyeable. I don't have star theming anywhere. The big ribbon here I don't have anywhere as well. I have thin, like, rope straps for a lot of my design. So I don't think it quite works. I'm gonna give another pass-through on the way up here to see if I can just figure out something. Because I do want to make this work. It's just a little hard. Not dyeable. Very silly. I don't want to go with the animal theming, so I want to stay away from stuff like that. Now that I've, like, decided against the animal theme for this particular outfit. This might be the best we have. Let's see how I feel about it here. Step in the sun a bit. You can stop following me, Ralph. I'll leave you right there. I think the lips are probably too much if I can't bring other stuff to balance the face. So I think we'll change lipstick and try to eyes the same and see if that's enough to help. Maybe. I need it dark. I need to draw attention away from the eyes. It's just this is too much on the lips. So I need a middle ground between base Nikki and that one. And I think this might be kind of what I'm looking for. I need pretty dark lips. They're too shiny. It's too glossy. I was gonna say it's too much. It might be. I think it is. Yes. The hair isn't bright enough to make that work. My hair would need to be a little darker, I think. That's similar. It's a little too glossy again. I don't want it too glossy. It is tinier, but a little darker. Let's try that, maybe? Maybe too big of lips. I think, honestly, we are gonna go with, this. I think that's a good middle ground for it. So how do I feel about this now that it's like this here? Eyes are still pulling a lot of attention, but I think it's okay. Hat, I think, is close enough color-wise and design-wise. So, we have to do arms and legs now. Let's do arms first. What do I want? I have to keep my fingers nimble so I can still do stuff with Ralph. We could have things that kind of attach to the sleeves here. I don't know if I'm super interested in this part of the arm here showing still. So it's not the end of the world if that's covered. But this, I think, would be a little uncomfortable for Ralph. So what exactly am I looking for? No. Can't have any of the super fluffy stuff. Even though this puffs up, I don't want it to repuff. I want it to fade out into more smooth stuff. I can put on, like, a bracelet. A simple bracelet, and I think that's going to be all I can manage out of this. Because it's going to be too hard to not... It's like almost something. It's like just quite shy of being something. I don't think I can justify my sunburn blockers. So let's look at bracelets. Too much. I want it a little on each side. So I do want a bit of symmetry for the bracelets here. Because I don't think the full arm open look works well here. Because the rest of my body is very covered. I want this to be as well. And you can't double bracelets even if they are for one side. The way you can do face stuff. I need my double ones that are decently doing something. Maybe, like, just some little bands. Yeah, I am... Bracelets are not a good situation for me. That's why I end up using a lot of gloves. Would I use these? They are dyeable. Endless longing. Let's try dyeing these to be as boring as possible. With... maybe they could be like a light green. I don't hate that. This green's pretty bad. I don't want to have that one here too. I just don't have a better green, I think, for that central thing. No, I think this shade's better. Let's try that. Might be okay. And let us get out of this menu. There we go. Do our socks and shoes. The rare example where I think normal shoes are actually a little more appropriate. I know I've been saying for so long that I need forest shoes, and now that I got them, 2 really good ones here, I might go back to not using them for this particular outfit. But I do need something that can still get, pretty dirty. So this might be a kind of good compromise here. Because I'm still out in the woods for the area. So I need something I can walk around with decently. I think that might actually work. It's not dyeable, so I can't mess with it. I think I want my legs covered. So it's just a matter of what. And the size of it doesn't really matter, because I can't see past here anyway. I do see that it cuts off there, which is interesting. I don't hate that, I think. And when I walk and the skirt flips, we'll be able to see my legs, so we know it's like a short sock. But when I'm standing still, you have to be pretty low angle to see that. I don't know. It's interesting. It might be a little too dark for the dress. Don't need the full leaf things. What? Did something poke up? It's the, like, ears up at the top. Or the paw. It's a paw, I think. That's very silly. I was thinking that I would do something that's just, like, plain black. I don't hate what we had a minute ago, though. I think it does draw too much attention to my legs. My legs are gonna draw a lot of attention anyway because of how light my skirt is. So it's kind of inevitable that that happens. Oh, that's silly. Cute idea, it just doesn't work with these shoes. It does have to be very thin socks for this to work. It's boring, but maybe I do go with something like this because it makes it not as harsh of a trip into my skirt. The colors of it are super crazy from the side here. Look at that. How white it is when it stretches. It's not going to matter because I'm never going to be in motion when I'm taking photos. But yeah, it's like when the skirt stretches, it's just pure white. The green doesn't hold at all for the stretching. That's very strange. I think that works. I don't think I want Eureka's on this. What else is new, though? I never put Eureka's on anything. We do have our new Eureka's leveled up, at least, so we have them. In case I want to be a time mage, or on fire, I have that as an option. Whatever outfit I put the crown on, maybe. I don't want to do hands, because I'm touching Ralph. And my legs, he's going to be down by my legs. I know I never use Eureka's. I always say I want to. But I think we're just gonna go without them here. I do want to pet you real quick, Ralph. Enjoy your pats. That will get you up to, like, full stuff as well. Pet, pet, pet. And I want to take a photo with you, but if I can't do it in the bath... Can I get you to step up on the bed? Probably not, right? You probably... That's not the right button. Wait a second, you can bring that menu up with K? I never knew that. I don't use these, I always click them. You can see me move my mouse up here and click these. I never use the key bindings for it. Can you get up, Ralph? Okay, you can't get up. And we already did your sleep for the day. I can't lay in the bed. Oh, there's a book here. Imperfect as she is, she plants a perfect dream. A talent show promo poster. At the center is an image of an idol smiling at the crowd, gleaming with enthusiasm. Many years later, whenever the lights of Perfect Idol come on, I always find myself thinking back to that dazzling afternoon. That day, the Haycourt Desert... desert! Reputedly... Desserts, never mind. The Haycourt Dessert. Reputedly the most delicious in history. Sponsored a talent competition. I stood beneath the blinding sun, my eyes fixed on her as she danced across the stage. She was my closest human friend and the most relentless, devoted dream chaser I ever known. To become a better idol, she repeatedly dance moves late. She repeated dance moves late into the night. Earnestly sought advice from vocal coaches, practiced her smile 10,000 times a day in front of the mirror, and even managed to limit herself to just one bite of the famously irresistible Haycourt dessert. Her goal for all this? To shine a little brighter in her hard-won performances, even when the stage offered her very little in return. We often shared her worries, and she often worried she had no real talent. No audience ever showed up, she sang off-key, her body got tangled whenever she practiced choreography, and every attempt at dieting collapsed within 3 days. But she only took one bite. And yet, she believed her goal was to become like the heroine of a fairy tale, a savior who would descend on rainbow cotton candy clouds and cast sweet magic with a flick of hair, and banish everyone's gloom, human and shroomling alike. She truly believed that an idol's duty was to bring happiness to their fans. As long as she can become perfect enough and famous enough, she could dispel people's sadness and help them rediscover the joy lost in everyday life. Just like that heroine. I didn't really understand saviors, nor did I know how to chase away the melancholy of people or shroomlings. I only said, honestly, you're actually good just the way you are. Her eyes lit up smiling. She reached out her hand to me and said, then how about we make a show together? We'll call it Perfect Idol. She said that even if she lacked the talent to become a perfect idol herself, she was willing to use the earnings from her years as an idol to lift up other dreamers. And by happy coincidence, the most delicious dessert in history, Haycourt, was willing to sponsor her. That way, the children of Itzaland, kids like her and me, could become perfect idols adored by all. Many years have passed since those bold words. Looking back now, I realize we hadn't seen each other in a very long time. Is she doing well? Is she still shining? Does her dream still endure? Now, to carry on her ideal, I've founded the program Perfect Idol, proudly sponsored by the most delicious dessert in history, Haycourt. We are dedicated to discovering future stars filled with dreams across Itzaland, and to witness the birth of perfect idols throughout a grand celebration. And you don't need 999 blinks to enter, but just 99. So sign up today and let your dreams shine. Several lines of extremely small text at the bottom. The story is a creative and promotional concept for the program and is entirely fictional. Any resemblance to real events or persons is purely coincidental. Please note the registration fees are non-refundable. Thank you for your understanding. Can I register? I'd want to. Why is it 99 blings? That's the cheapest thing in the entire game. I will do it though. Ralph, do you want to register with me? We'll be the perfect idols together. I want to see Ralph play with this. I will invite you over to do it eventually. I guess the idea is that you can manually do things rather than use the thing in the bottom corner, and that's what that is. And still nothing in here. Over here. I like the lighting here. Ralph, I want to take a picture with you in a cool place, but we don't really have any good ones. Can you come a little bit closer to the bed? Right there, right there. Stop. Actually, I need you to turn towards me. Maybe like this? I am getting pushed by him. He's a little too big. Okay. Now do this. Oh yeah, he pushed me again. Can I not get pushed here, please? I have to walk forward a decent amount for that to work. I have to be, like, on your face, which is exactly where it won't let me be. Maybe something like this. And I want... No. I want something that brings out the texture of the floor a little better. I don't like the effect of that on my blush. So my eye's a little worse with that. No, we might end up just going with base stuff here. Do like Tranquil Coastline. Maybe we'll do very mild Tranquil Coastline. For lighting, I don't want much. Maybe like the tiniest little white edge. Just to help the bit with contrast here. We are going to up contrast, up shadows, up the brightness a little, but I'm gonna also up exposure, I think a tiny bit. It's making Ralph really, really white. Hold on. How do shadows affect Ralph's body? Pretty much not at all, actually. What's going to have the biggest effect on Ralph? I guess lowering highlights? I don't really want to mess with my saturation for this. I think lowering I do like kind of where I had that. I think a little bit lower brightness actually works here. The photo's darker than I want it to be, but with Ralph's body, he loses a lot of detailing if I don't keep it in a good spot here. Now, Momo, what outfit do you actually have on right now? It's decent for this. So, let me move you over first, and then we're going to put you in your spot. So you need to be this way and this way. And come down. Oh, I'm in such like a weird angle on his axis that moving him is really hard. I want you to be a little closer. Maybe like here. Turn to face him. And do this pose. And we're going to find a good spot. Yeah, like that. I want you to turn a little baby bit more. Okay. And aperture's fine as is because there's so little background anyway. Actually, I'll just toss it just in case the tree shows up in the corner that it's not too highlighted. But I do need to change my focal length because I want to zoom in a little more and have the shot be a little lower where my skirt's not like flipping everywhere still. So I think something like this. And now I need to figure out what pose I want for Ralph. Not all the way down. I think right there after he starts to look down. I might take a couple to see if I can get a good one. I don't hate that. I think that works pretty well, actually. We do have the flowers here from him being pet recently, and I think that works okay. This is lighting from outside. I don't think it's my leg poking through because my leggings are darker. So I think that works well for my dress as well. Not my first son, because I have my battle companion, who's my son. My son, Ralph. Getting started on his training. My son, Ralph, about to start on his training. My son, Ralph, about to start on his training. Yes. I'll take it. Ralph, next episode, we will start probably progressing pretty quick through. We might do all 16 months. I guess 15, because I technically did 1 month already. Next episode. I guess, really quick, before we end, we should look at how this changed. Okay. Did this change at all? A gift from afar and a farewell to dusk. This is probably after the 16 months and saying goodbye is what this quest is. Trigger training events, random choices. Just get A on everything. Use the things that are out in the world. So I have to actually go do that. Exchange toys, affinity. Ooh. We didn't feed him last month, did we? We didn't. That's pretty bad. I have to remember to feed him. So that's 1 month where we missed the food, so we lost a lot of stats from that. That's pretty bad. That's really good hair. I'll definitely be using that hair. That's a fun accessory. Great arm pieces. I don't want them on this specific set, so I'm not going to change it, but I'm very glad to have them. But for now, very good episode. Productive. It is a little longer than I wanted because I do want to aim for an hour now instead of 2 hours, but still, I'll take it. For now, I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.